Greetings and welcome to your Oracle reading. My name is Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. If this is the first time for you here, please feel welcome. The only thing you're ever going to hear on this channel is love and encouragement and support as we're all doing our best to make our way through this life, being our most authentic selves and living our most authentic lives. So please feel welcome. For returning friends, you guys know the drill. Get yourselves something warm to drink. If you're in the northern hemisphere, it might be a little cool right now. If you're in the southern hemisphere, get yourself something refreshing to drink. But settle back and relax. Let's take a look and find out what our oracle reading is for this weekend. I felt very led to pull a card from Stephen Farmer's Earth Magic Oracle cards, and I don't think I've seen this card in any of the readings that I've done on this channel before. This is Mountain, representing strength. And before we get into that, I will just tell you the first thing I thought of when I saw this card is two different things going in two completely different directions, which was very interesting. And it's difficult to tell the colors on the YouTube videos. When they flatten the pictures, it messes with the color and everything. But this has got a lot of violets in it, a lot of violet colors, as well as some orange. If you can see probably down below, there's some trees coming up and some fog coming off of the water down there. And then there's this range of mountains that are kind of an orange, gold, red color. And then above them, behind them, are the purple mountains, majesty, really just beautiful, craggy, lots of snow. I feel it feels cold. This picture feels cold, but that may be just because I'm in a place on the planet where it's a little cold right now. But I get a lot of energy of crown chakra and corresponding base chakra, literally, like the two poles, which makes perfect sense for the two different directions that I am being led in with this card specifically. I apologize, it's difficult to figure out how to express what I'm getting as I'm allowing myself to just be. This is not scripted, obviously. I ask the universe always when I'm doing any of these readings for you guys, what is the most important, most helpful, most necessary, most needed information? And what I got was, as within, so without. As you believe yourself to be, you are that. And so really, this is a card of knowing just how powerful and strong you really are. Whatever it is that you've got, holidays are stressful times for people, and I'm not sure where you are and what your personal situation is in the United States. This was Thanksgiving weekend, holiday weekend for us here in the States, and it can be very stressful for people. There's a lot of pressure to be performing for friends and family, to be putting on this holiday attire and holiday faces, really, holiday appearance. And you may not be feeling like that right now. And I want to tell you that's okay. You want to be authentically you, authentically yourself. You don't necessarily want to be raining on everybody else's parades, but don't feel like you have to be cheerful if you're not feeling all that right now. Look for the next best feeling that you can get a hold of. If you're feeling sad and depressed, alone, what's the next best feeling? Gratitude is always a helpful one, because wherever you are, you're alive. So let's just start out with being grateful for having this life. And from that place, you can find other things to be grateful for. And from that place of gratitude, that sadness and depression, anxiety, and all of that will transform. without you having to try to do anything. So you don't have to deny your feelings. Acknowledge them, give them that space. Say, yeah, right now I am feeling sad. I am feeling alone, whatever. If you're not feeling like that right now, if you're feeling strong and you're feeling powerful, then this card is your your confirmation that you are on that path that you are wanting to be on, and you are encouraged to continue going forward in that strength, in that power, in that knowing. And this is really a card of knowing. Remember the scripture from the Bible, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can tell this mountain to move and it will move. Now, I don't want to be moving any mountains. That's going to cause a disaster on the planet. So I'm not suggesting that we try moving mountains. And we don't really have to move anything. We don't have to move reality. We don't have to move our attitudes. We don't have to do that. That strength is the knowing. And when you have that knowledge, not a belief, not a faith, that knowing that you are strong, that you are powerful, that you are doing the right thing for you, for your higher good and the higher good of everyone. If you can say that unconditionally in whatever the situation is, then that's this card is just telling you, yes, you are correct. And the other thing that I got from this is just acknowledging how much strength, how much encouragement, how much energy is available to you from the collective, from your friends and family. If they're not there for you for whatever reason, you don't have to look very far at all. You can look to this channel to begin with. I love you. I encourage you. I support you. Feel free to send me, drop a comment if there's anything that we can send you specific healing energy for. If this is a health issue, you are being encouraged to find that strength in that knowledge that your body has the opportunity, it has the option, it has the ability to heal itself, given the right environment, which includes your mental space. That it starts with your mental space and your emotional space, and making sure your heart and your mind are in agreement and alignment with your picture of perfect health, perfect whatever it is that you're working on physically. Same thing applies in any other aspect of your life, whether it's financial, work, relationships, whatever. Your card for this weekend is Mountain, reminding you you can be just as strong and unmoving as a mountain if that is the right thing for you to be doing. All right. If you feel like you're being pushed and shoved into directions that you don't want to go, this card is telling you you're approved to stand your ground. Be that mountain, unmoving, unshakable. The storms can race around you, but you know what is right for you. Let's take a look in the book and find out what the book says, what Mr. Farmer says for us for our card for today, from Mountain, representing strength. And I haven't looked in the book yet, so I have no idea if what I would just spouted off has anything to do with what's in the book. We'll find out. The massiveness of the mountain in this image, bearing the blankets of snow as spectacular hues from the sun reflect from its body, evokes a sense of impenetrable and immovable strength and stature. A mountain's quiet, resolute immensity leaves us in awe and inspires us to reach for higher heights. Yet, it can also pose challenges. The firm base of the mountain evolves to the narrower crest in its attempt to reach the sky. More daring individuals become enamored by the peak and see it as something to conquer, although it can never be truly conquered. When the mountain feels threatened in some way or simply shrugs its shoulders, The strength exhibited can wreak havoc for all beings caught on its skin. Right? Okay. It makes no sense to deny the strength you have at the cost of allowing yourself to be reactive and subject to external influences far beyond what is healthy for you. Imagine yourself as a mountain of strength, solidly grounded in the earth, your head held high as if you were touching the sky. Do so without straining, just as the mountain itself does not strain. The current situation calls for you to be vigilant, but not to the point of fear or paranoia. Be that rock of strength that you are capable of becoming. The solidness of your resolve will be clearly communicated when you model yourself after the towering immensity of a mountain, impenetrable and inscrutable. Standing steady like a rock is what is called for at this time. Well, yeah, I think that pretty much sums up what I was talking about earlier. But yes, so whatever it is that's going on in your life, going on this weekend, just remember, you are the sky. Clouds will pass, storms will come through, dust will fly up in the air, things happen, but the sky is unmoved. Same thing with mountains, even in an earthquake, if things rattle around on the skin of the mountain, rocks roll around, avalanches, landslides, whatever, the mountain itself is still there. It may change its appearance slightly, but that's it. And the same is true for you. You can be just as strong, just as powerful as a mountain. And it is already within you, but the collective as a whole is supporting you as well. So don't feel alone in this battle, if it's a battle, all right? If it's just a challenge, good. We like challenges. Challenges make us stronger. And yes, okay, I agree. There are times where I will throw up my hands and say, you know what, I am strong enough. I don't need any more lessons. I don't want to do any more workouts on this. I've got it. I know it. But that is not true. That is a momentary frustration with the process of continuing to be my best self and continuing to grow into even more power. And that is the same is true for you. All right. So that is our reading for the weekend, our oracle reading for the weekend. I do hope that it resonated with you and blessed you. Again, feel free to leave any comments if you want to do that. If you haven't already liked and subscribed and you want to do that as well. I don't get any money from this channel. This will never be a monetized channel, but it does help the YouTube algorithm help other people find these videos and find the channel if they are looking for similar kinds of content. It's how you found the channel, right? So I love you. Have the greatest weekend. Again, if this is a holiday weekend for you, blessings to you. Blessings regardless of what kind of weekend it is. Regardless of when you pull this, it might be in the middle of the week. Doesn't matter. I love you always. I am sending you always energy of love and encouragement and support and guidance as we ask the angels, our spirit guides, and all of the universe, all of creation, to witness our ascension. Have a fantastic day. I love you. Namaste and ciao for now.